Good morning, ladies and gentlemen of the Boogie community and around the world. The Providence Friars are going fucking dancing in March. I'm sorry. Josh, I'm sorry. I'm just a little excited. I don't know if you guys knew, but you could have got the Providence Friars at plus Chicky plus 300 to beat the crap out of the Creighton Blue Jays. I mean, dude, we're all the way back.
Did you see that coming?
Dude. No. Short answer, no. Dude.
I assume that
I literally was texting Mush, and he was like, "Dude, do you think the Friars can do it?" And I text him. I go, "I bet him, but I think we're gonna get killed."
Yeah.
And then he was like, "All right, well, I'll stay off it. I'm sorry, Mush. That's on me. Hand up. That's on me. Hand up. That's on me."
Shout out Kelsey. The Bears are back in Mikey's outfit matches. Let's fucking go.
Dude, why are we so back on a Friday?
So back.
Like so incredibly back. We got another great episode of Teammate for you guys today. Josh in the studio. Possible intern Owen is on the guest couch. I wouldn't want to be my intern. I'm just gonna put that out there right now. It sounds like sounds fun. I wouldn't want to do it. But he's already locked in, so it's over for him. No, but I mean, Josh, we're all the way back. I don't know if you saw yesterday though. Today's episode, I'm gonna need you fucking dialed.
Yeah, we're dialed.
Because we're gonna have to pay for car repairs. Because I don't know if you saw yesterday, but the hail in Texas hit a fucking sit rep and literally like airstruck my car. And I've got no windows on the bitch. So like that's where we're at.
Do people want to see the picture?
Dude, we'll pull up the picture and then I'll tell the story. Do you have the picture?
Yeah.
Is it on screen?
It's on screen.
My back window's gone. That's my back window's gone. And I promise you, like, if you spit on my front windshield, it's cracking and opening up. So I'm driving to the girlfriend's house yesterday to hang out with her parents. So obviously, a little anxiety, a little worried, whatever. Ended up losing my girlfriend while we're driving, right? And so now I'm following my GPS, and she went a completely different way. And she texted me, she was like, "Yo, like I'm going this way. I think it's gonna take me a little longer." And I was like, "Okay," I just followed my GPS. While I'm driving, phone starts buzzing. It's like I was like, "Oh my Lord!" And it's like on the Bluetooth, and it's like, "Be careful, baseball sized hail, seek shelter."
I got that too.
And I was like, "Dude, when's the last time I listened to a weather alert on my cellular device?" Immediately silenced it, and then it was just heavy rain.
Yeah,
and I was like, "Oh, like classic." Didn't even need to listen to that whatsoever. Get about 10 minutes from the house, driving on the phone. Alert hits again. And I was like, would you turn this thing off? And it's the same thing. It's like baseball-sized hail, seek shelter. And I'm on the phone. And I was like, started making jokes about it. Like I was like, oh, the baseball-sized hail, huh? Like who's throwing them? You know what I mean? Like who's throwing these baseballs? Yeah. And then the hail starts, and it's like little, Josh. It like hits my window and it goes like, psh, psh, psh. And they're like little tiny ones, but it's loud. But they're hitting my window and just evaporating almost. Like it's almost like a big raindrop is hitting, but it's a little loud. Mm-hmm. And so I start laughing because I'm like, dude, I feel like I'm getting like shot at, but they're like little small ones. And the rain starts pouring, Josh, like pouring. And I'm driving and like the little hail like stops. All of a sudden, dude, I'm in Afghanistan. Like I literally thought I was like a Humvee in Afghanistan and there was like AKs on the ridge just unloading on it. Dude, it was like boom, 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 boom. Like everything was hitting and I was like, holy shit. And I'm on the phone losing my mind. Like my girlfriend's on the other line. She's like, oh my God, I can hear that. And she's like, I'm losing. I'm like, oh my God. So I like pull off and there was like this Kroger in the distance that had like a perfect amount of shelter, but I just couldn't make it. And I pull off, dude. And it literally sounds like gunshots are hitting my car. Like boom, boom, boom. And I'm like, holy shit. Like they're big. All of a sudden, like bang in the back. And I turn and like the window hadn't opened yet, but it shattered. Yeah. Like it splintered. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. When it splintered. Yeah. And I was like, oh my God, my back window just splintered. And my girlfriend's like, there's no way. And then I like turn forward. Boom, boom. The front windshield splinters. I'm like, oh my God, my car's about to be open. As I say that, a piece of hail must have just like knew what was going on and thought it'd be hysterical if we just cracked this whole bitch up. Boom! Like, dude, it was the loudest noise of all time. And those car windows are so tight. Yeah. Like tight, dude. It hit this back window. I thought I got shot. Like I literally like ducked for cover. Like I was like ducking, trying to find a helmet to put on. And I was like, oh my God, my car is open. Like that's all I could say. Like I was just yelling in the moment, like over the phone while she's driving. I was like, my car is open, and like the wind is now and the hail is coming
coming
through,
into your car,
coming into the car through the hole. Like my whole window was open, like coming to the car. The front is getting hit, and I was like, I don't know what to fucking do. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. And I was like thinking to myself, the only reason I was getting nervous is because if the front went, I'm screwed.
Yeah, then
I can't drive the car. I'm not gonna be able to see anyone that I'm supposed to be seeing. This out. Like everything would have been over. And there was like 3 holes in the front and like split. You can see in the photo.
Yeah, it's spidering,
Spider
web. Yeah,
and I was like, oh my God, like this is so bad. I finally get under this little, like when you go through a drive-through and you get to the window where you pay, there's like a little thing.
Yeah.
And I'm like screaming on the phone, like the back of my car is open. And it's so loud, dude. And the guy comes to the window as if I'm fucking like
ordering
up. So I'm like on the phone, like losing my shit. The back of my car is open. I roll the window down. I was like, can I stay here? Can I park right here? And he was like,
yeah.
And I was like, okay, shut that, because if this breaks, you're gonna get covered in glass. And he was like, and just like shut it and walked away. I was like, maybe a water.
Maybe a water.
You know, while you're here, I'm losing my, like, maybe a water. But he just like walked away. Dude, it was the scariest thing I've ever been involved in.
Yeah, that's insane, dude. I remember I witnessed that one time here when I visited in the summer.
Dude,
it's like it gets bad, dude. Like
bad.
there were, I mean, like probably 4 inches in diameter, like hail, just
Dude, it was a golf ball.
cracking down. Yeah.
Literal golf balls.
Dude, they were hitting the grill downstairs, and they were like flying like 40 miles per hour off of it, just like rip. Like we were like standing outside, and we almost got hit like 6 times.
Dude, like
by these things.
Put yourself now with that in a car, and it's hitting
so
like,
much worse. Yeah,
it sounded like I was in like holding tin above my head.
Did your car get dented too?
Dude,
yeah, it's probably
it's probably. It literally looked like I drove it through the driving range when like they pick up the balls, and everyone was just aiming at me, dude. It was so loud, Josh. Like that was the thing that was so scared. And dude, I'm not gonna lie, I was bitching.
Yeah,
dude, I was bitching.
I would be too.
I was like, the back of my car is open. And then the worst part is like it stops. It's like, okay, I'm 10 minutes away from the house I'm supposed to be going to. I just got to get there. But the front of my windshield, I'm positive if you spit at it right now, it's opening. So I was like, okay, I got to get back on the road. Get back on the road, hazards on, because the back of my car is open. It's open. I got my hazards on
everywhere.
Dude, the glass while I'm driving is falling into the back because it's like one of it's like doing one of these, and then it snaps off and it's all in the
back. Like the coin machine.
Yeah, literally coin machining in the back of my car. And there's pickup trucks with the audacity. I'm in the right lane, hazards on. By the way, flooding. Like my car's almost getting buried in water too on these like side roads. Honking their horn at me. As if I don't know the back of my car is open. As if their honk, I was going to be like, oh shit, my car's open. I don't have a window back there. Like what? I was the one guy like pulled up next to me. And I rolled my window. I was like, "What, dude? Like what?" And he was just like, "Be careful." No like, what do you think I'm doing? I got my hazards on because my car's open. Like I can't see through the front. And then Josh started raining heavy, and I'm on the phone again, and the rain's coming. And if there was even an ounce of a stronger dusting of rain, my car was opening. Like the whole car would have been open, dude. Like I had no like opening.
Well, at least
I'm like, thank God, dude. I was like a grandma. I'm like almost head through the windshield trying to like drive because I can't see anything, dude.
That's
insane.
Awful.
Insane.
It's an eventful night.
Insane.
Got to turn 20
around,
minutes.
Got to turn around, hit dinner. Friars are winning. I'm like, what the?
At least you got that back.
Yeah,
right?
that was like big,
that was.
Yeah.
They
knew.
Was big.
They knew.
They
knew. I'm convinced they knew.
They saw the tweet.
Yeah, they knew.
There wasn't even a tweet, was there?
No, there was. No, I tweeted it.
Did you tweet the picture?
Yeah, and you know what the worst part is? Somebody responded to it and was like, "You deserve this, you rat." It's like that's crazy.
What?
It's like, oh, I need like that's like a couple grand, more than a couple grand to fix all that or get a new car. Yeah, you deserve that.
Does insurance cover hail?
Because I had Syracuse win.
Do you know?
ACC. My bad, man.
Do you know if the insurance covers hail damage?
Figuring it out right now.
Yeah,
actually.
Hopefully. And then you're good. Then maybe you get a new car. Maybe it's total.
Well, that dude. So so the worst part is, my dad's a big Big East guy, and Seton Hall lost earlier in the day.
Yeah.
So I was like, I gotta call my dad and just like see what to do. I've never been in this situation before. Like I have an insurance card in my car. Like I didn't know if I should call them or if I should just take it somewhere. So I was like, I'm just gonna call my dad. Call my dad. Dude picks up. Definitely had to be in the middle of the bar. And he was like, "Don't be rubbing it in now. We're on our 4th bottle of wine. Don't be rubbing it in." And I was like, "No, Dad, like my car got assaulted by hail and I have no windows." And he was like, "Oh, wait, what?" And I was like, "Yeah, like I'm gonna send you the photos. Like my car just got assaulted by hail. Like I have no windows." And like while we're having this car, I was like, "Yeah." Like he was like, "Okay, we like call the insurance in your car, whatever." And he's like looking at the photos. He's like, "Oh man, Michael, that is tough." While he's having this conversation, he goes, "Yeah, we'll do another bottle of the red. That'd be great." I'm looking at the phone. I go, "Would you just come on, man? Like, come on.
That's awesome.
Like, come on."
That's awesome. What is he gonna do about it? He can't drive.
I know.
down.
Yeah.
He
I mean,
can't
there's
do
nothing.
it.
But then, like, but then after that, he was like, "Dude, so I like, how are the Friars doing?" And I check, and we were up 9. And then we just started talking ball, walking around my car, just talking ball. Like we didn't even care about the car.
Yeah.
And he's like, "Hold on, your mother wants to say hi. She's hearing the conversation, but I don't think I'm doing a great job, and she thinks you're hurt." Like, what? Give the phone to my mom. "Are you okay?" It's like, I'm good. Car got hit by hail. I don't have a back window. She's like, "Oh my God, we got to get you out of that state." I was like, "Would you just drink the wine? You guys are good. Like Seton Hall will be fine. Whatever." Hang up the phone. But it was like the Friars came back.
Yeah.
Friars winning by 9, almost blew it. We're dancing. If we're not in March, I'm storming whatever building the NCAA is in.
Yeah, I mean, you have to. You're on the bubble, and you just
I'll
beat
throw
the
eggs
10th
at
team
an
in the
NCAA
country.
building. Nope, don't test me.
I feel like that just locked it in. I don't really know.
We don't have
what
a
else
bad
you have to do.
loss, so
I don't know what else you would have to do, like being a bubble team and beating, like that's the best team you could have
top
beaten
10
in.
team in the country.
Actually, you could have beaten Marquette, right? They're ranked higher, but still, I mean.
No, Creighton is higher than Marquette.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Then yeah, that's the best team you could have beaten in the conference tournament.
And we're winning the Big East. This is what you need. Momentum, brother. No, I'm just kidding. All right. Well, what happened with your days? I mean, that was just nuts. I mean, well, first of all, before we get to that, Josh, should we talk about the legacy day we had?
Yeah.
Started the day with UNC minus 15. Started the day with the Florida State, North Carolina over. Started the day with Minnesota. Botch job. Hand up, my Big Ten. Is it more impressive that I picked 4 first-round exits to win my conference tournaments, or should I be embarrassed?
I would say embarrassed.
That's crazy. You're supposed to be
That's just my
team.
take.
You're supposed to be on my team here, man.
I am.
I'm more impressed with myself for the ability. But here's the thing. For the ability not just to pick 4 first-round exits to win their tournaments, but to pick 4 first-round exits that never had a pulse.
That is true.
They never even had a pulse.
Yeah, they didn't have a chance.
Like when it reached 15 minutes left in every second half of my conference tournament winners, they never had a pulse. I think they were all down double digits.
Yeah.
I think that's the more impressive part. That I
Yeah.
didn't pick close losses.
That is
I
true.
picked blowout first round exits to win their conference tournaments.
That's like, yeah, just like a little full fade, classic full fade.
Well, hold on. We still have Kentucky.
Yeah.
And we still have
Yeah.
Houston. Which, by the way,
well, Houston looked so good yesterday.
we had them on our card.
I think they're going to win it all.
They had them on our
I
card.
think they're going to win it all.
And a funny little, I had the word in my head. A funny little case study, Josh.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone getting mad at me, right? About these brackets for clicks. You're doing it for clicks. You're picking these teams for clicks. I did 6 conference tournament brackets. Okay. I had Syracuse winning. I had Minnesota winning. I had Seton Hall winning. I had Kentucky winning. I had Washington winning. And I had the University of Houston winning. I want you to ask me, what was the least viewed bracket I made?
The Houston one. Was that right?
By thousands of views.
Yeah, I assume that.
So I make a bracket that I feel like in the public eye, relatively good bracket.
Yeah.
Had a 1 seed, I think, playing a 2 seed. I think I had them playing Texas Tech. It was a 1 seed playing a 3 seed.
Yeah.
It has the least amount of views by a couple thousand.
Yeah.
But then everyone here
loves the bitch
is going to be like, you're picking Syracuse for clicks. Imagine if I had North Carolina. I don't even think you see it.
Yeah. You probably wouldn't.
So all you could do was watch. Win or lose, all you could do was watch. But you guys are the problem. I'm not the problem. You guys are the problem. If you wanted normal brackets, you should have watched the Big 12 one where I had a 1 seed winning it.
Yeah.
So you guys are the problem. I'm not the problem.
That's on you.
Yeah. Well, not me.
No.
You said that looking at me.
Yeah.
That's on them. Look at them and say that's on you.
They
Could you
can't
look
see me
at
right
me?
now, but that's on you.
But we had a legacy day. Texas Tech plus 3.5 free. Mississippi State minus 5.5 free. LSU might be the worst team other than Mizzou, I still can't believe that Mel job, dude. I'm thinking about that Mel job
Yeah.
right now. That was terrible.
Get that out of your head.
Seton Hall, PO'd him, never had a pulse. Like literally never had a
Yeah,
pulse.
they-
I also didn't expect St. John's to score 91 points.
Yeah.
When did they do
They
that?
look good.
We had Pitt plus 2.5. Donkey. Arizona minus 9.5. Josh, what did I say? I said it was over for the Trojans. Arizona beats the balls off of bad teams. And I'm pretty sure USC left that game neutered. I don't know if Brownie is going to be able to have kids after that game in GTA. We also had Houston to beat the crap out of TCU. Check mark. I told you to not bet South Carolina spread, but to take their money line. You could have done either.
Yeah.
They are a wagon, and we're taking them today against Auburn. Plus 7.5.
Yeah, you have to.
And you might be able to leave those points at the front door.
You have to.
You might have to. Loyola Chicago, please step into my office. What are we doing? What are we doing?
Sister Jean is not tapped.
But what are we doing? Did you see that game? Double overtime, losing to St. Bonaventure? What are we doing? What are we doing? Like what? Like actually.
I don't know. What?
I don't know. What are we doing? Like what are we doing picking that game? And what are they doing going into double overtime with St. Bonaventure and losing?
You did say that you used to be a Bonnie's guy too, right?
I know, dude. Bots.
Wrong time to hop off.
I'm out on him. I'm out on him. I'm out on him. We had a Crabs collab play with Ohio State. That was free as air. Free as air. Something, by the way, is rotting in that pantry downstairs.
That's not.
I went down to get a coffee pod, and it was sobering.
Ew.
Not that I'm like messed up in any way, but I was like, oh,
sobering.
You know what I mean? Like you hit that, and you're like, oh shit.
Yeah.
There's one of those. Bad. We got to figure that out. The Providence Friars. Can I just talk about it for a second? Josh, can I have my 5 minutes?
Yeah.
Just let me take my 5 minutes. I told your ass. You at home watching the morning after. I told you to watch out for those frisky Friars in March. That's a lie. I told you we were dead. But guess what? We're all the way back. And we just beat Creighton. And if you think we're losing to Marquette today, you are on drugs on GTA. Drugs in GTA. Because we're banging on Marquette. Plus 4.5. You're giving us points again? You're giving the team that's now won 2 games in the Big East tournament in Madison Square Garden with the Big East player of the year, with the best player in the country, 4 points. I'll leave him at the door.
You have to.
I'll leave him at the door. Thank you, ma'am. Ma'am, I'll leave him at the door. I'll take plus 170 money line because we're winning the game. No Tyler Kolek for Marquette. You think you can hang with us? You think you can hang with us? You think Cam Jones is going to get you across the finish line against the Friars in March with Kim English at the helm? Turning Madison Square Garden into Little Rhode Island? Did you see the clips? Tell me you saw the clips.
Yeah, it was crazy. It's going to be a good-ass game, though.
The energy that we bring, you can't recreate
different.
with any fan base. You can't.
I don't know about all that.
You can't. You literally you actually can't. We have the best Twitter burner community in all of college sports. And by the way, I don't know if you just do yourself a favor and listen to some of the clips after that game when we won. Absolutely electric. You know what else is electric? Kim English apparently was trending on Black Twitter because they want to know if he was single or not. That's like they were in an interview. They're like, "Are you aware that you're trending under Black Twitter?" And they want to know if you're
good
single.
for him.
And he was like, "What?
Is he?
You can look it up on Twitter.
Is he?
I think he's married.
Oh, okay. Then.
I think he's married.
It's
He's
not
also
that
the
cool for him.
godfather of Oduro's son.
Really?
Yeah,
Oduro's son.
the center.
The kid on the team's kid?
Yeah,
He's the godfather.
yeah.
That's crazy.
Recruited him out of high school. They were at George
That's
Mason
actually
together.
that's
That's
kinda
so sick, right?
That's kind of cool.
But yeah, he was trending on Twitter. And he's a king.
Yeah.
He's a king.
He's a dog.
He's a king. I fucking love him.
I forgot where he goes.
The guy
to
you
college?
want. Oh, he went to Mizzou.
That's
Right.
why he's a king.
But he's going to end his career at Providence.
Yeah.
He might coach here for the rest of his life.
He probably
we
will.
got him right where
yeah.
we want him.
You'll pay him back too if he's good.
And Kim, if you do what Ed Cooley does, you're dead to me in GTA. Like, actually, I will never talk about you again. But first year at the helm, people forget. Brand new team. They're playing like they want to die for this guy in GTA.
Yeah.
And that's what you want in March. And
Yeah.
we're heating up, and you can't stop Devin Carter because even if you try, you can't. There's no team that can stop him, I'm convinced. But the Providence Friars, we roll on. I saw someone on TikTok yesterday. I don't know who it was, but it popped up randomly. They said Creighton minus 8.5. I think they're going to melt the Friars by 30.
Good take.
Hey, Texas A&M minus 5.5. Ole Miss is dead. I mean, we said it. How many times did we say it, Josh?
Yeah, they're dead.
They're dead. Like, they're dead. We
Dead.
laid them out to rest. Buried him in the backyard. Ole Miss, thanks for coming out. You're dead. Last play was the Marquette Golden Eagles, -5.5. Hit by the hair of our chinny chin chin. Boston College scored 3 points in overtime and lost by 6. We had +5.5. Moose shit. And that was it.
There we go.
That was it.
That was a good day.
10-3.
That was a good day.
10-3.
We're actually scorching.
Like, I didn't want to
Like, it's
say
actually-
it. I didn't want to say it. I think we're 23 and
Like 7, 8.
I think maybe 9.
Yeah,
I think we're 23-9 the past 3 shows.
that is absurd.
And I'm getting clowned for making a bracket. I'm paying mortgages out here if you've been tapping in on the show. You know who else had a
Figure it
good
out,
day
yeah.
yesterday, Josh?
The Chicago Bears.
Ryan Poles might have a hog on him with the moves he makes.
Dude.
Like a hog.
He has the NFL by the nuts
Like-
right now. Yeah,
He's almost fondling him,
yeah.
like at this point. Like, dude, he
Dude.
is unbelievable.
So I saw this tweet from Albert Breer.
Yeah.
So the Bears traded obviously the first overall pick last year for Bryce Young.
Yep.
Now in return for that pick, we got Darno Wright. And these like aren't directly from that trade. Like we've traded the picks they've given us and then gotten shit like that.
Right.
Darno Wright, starting right tackle. Keenan Allen.
I mean, the Keenan Allen. Well, that's what we were talking about. The Keenan Allen news that the Bears are signing Keenan Allen.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
so good for you guys. DJ Moore and Keenan Allen. That's unbelievable.
We got Keenan, Tyreek Stevenson, starting corner, DJ Moore.
Yep.
The first overall pick in
Yep.
this year's draft,
Mhm.
and a second round pick next year.
And let's not forget, outside of all that, also just signed DeAndre Swift.
Yeah.
Are
We're
you
just
guys
getting-
building something in Chicago?
They might just be
Like, what are you building over there?
I don't know, dude.
If I'm Justin Fields, I'm in moose shit.
Unless he's the QB, who knows?
But looking
Maybe
at
this is-
these weapons and then knowing that you're getting traded for Caleb Williams, that's moose.
someone just said Packers own the Bears. Yeah, no shit. We know.
Thanks, man.
But yeah, dude, I mean, he's added 3 like legit weapons to our offense.
Legit,
I mean, even okay, Gerald Everett's like not
No,
great,
I would say,
but like for a second tight end, like he's got to be top 2 in the league for a second tight end.
yeah, for a second, yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, I would say the other positions too, you're getting top 10 guys in their position. DeAndre Swift last year was a top 5 running back in the league.
Yeah, and
When
Keenan
they
Allen,
used him.
top 10 receiver.
Dude,
he
and
played-
maybe in the conversation of possibly like top 25 all time.
Yeah, dude, he played 12 games last year and had 12 or 13 games, and he had like almost 1,300 yards.
Who, Keenan? No,
Yeah,
I think he
Keenan.
played almost a full season.
No, he didn't. He got hurt.
He was
played
on my
13
fantasy
He
team.
played 13 games.
I said he was going to be a fantasy bust, and I drafted him. He was the best player on my team.
Aaron Donald just retired.
Wow.
Damn. Wow. Yeah, I forgot that you said he's going to be a bust, and then you drafted him.
Yeah, I thought you were going to let that go. We made a video about it. We
No,
posted
I know, yeah.
it. And I was like, Keenan Allen, I can't say healthy. He was like my first pick off the board. And he was literally the best player on my team.
Yeah.
Like when they do those awards at the end of the year, when you click the ESPN app and they're like, oh, you're MVP or whatever. And they give you like,
Yeah,
like Keenan Allen by far is my best player.
I'm hyped, dude.
And
Hopefully we extend
I
him.
said he was going to be a bust.
We only have him for 1 year, but hopefully we extend him at least 1 more. I just want him for 2
You
years
might
at least.
only need him for 1. You guys might be making a run to a certain bowl
See, I would.
that has a super connotation.
I think that in the first year we'd have a better chance, just like traditionally with Justin Fields, because traditionally rookie
Yeah, well, he's
quarterbacks
got
aren't like.
more experience.
Yeah,
Unless you get a
But I
CJ Stroud
think-
situation where Caleb takes you to the playoffs and you just bust.
that's what I'm thinking. I think the move either means we're trying to win now with Justin. This is his last chance. Like this is it.
Mm-hmm.
Or it's we're trying to give Caleb Williams like a safety blanket on offense.
The best chance
so-
to succeed.
Exactly.
Yeah, which
so-
you didn't give Justin.
No.
You guys are like, hey,
But
bud,
that wasn't his fault.
good luck.
That was the guys before him.
You guys literally rolled him out. And we're like, good luck.
That was the guys before him. Yeah, Ryan Pace did that to him.
Have
And
fun,
Matt
man.
Nagy. Yeah, literally.
Have fun.
Yeah, it was Allen Robinson and Darnell Mooney and
Who's his running back? Moose.
Montgomery. He was good.
But come on.
Yeah, I mean, it's not Keenan Allen, DJ Moore.
So what they're
DeAndre
doing to
Swift.
Bryce Young. Like, you got it.
It's
Adam's open.
Bryce Young's in a way worse
Thielen's
spot.
open, man. Adam Thielen's open. Just throw him the ball.
Bryce
Like,
Young
what,
is in a
dude?
way worse spot.
Maybe give it to Miles Sanders. He's washed. I mean, that's just crazy. But, dude, the Bears might be back.
Dude.
And you know who else might be back? The Jets. We're making moves now. Jadavian Clowney visiting the facility.
Really?
Opening the trading Allen Lizard. That would make my year.
Yeah, dude, I can't believe that they would do that.
Give me a 4th-round pick for him.
I don't know if you're getting that.
What do you think we're getting? He's got a horrible contract. You don't
yeah,
like he's making
6.
21, I think.
Oh my god, yeah, like a
Dude,
6.
The Packers signed him to a crazy deal,
like a 6, 7. Like you might literally get nothing for him.
Could you imagine? There's like a handshake,
yeah,
just a firm handshake from whoever takes him.
You can just have him.
That's all we get. Joe
As
Douglas,
a Panthers fan, please move on
from
this. I think because they're in moose shit for making that trade last year.
I mean, even if you didn't make that trade, I don't know if your needle's any closer to being.
I mean, that's got to be like one of the biggest swindles of all time.
Getting DJ Moore thrown into that was unbelievable.
DJ Moore, dude, even if it's just DJ Moore and Keenan Allen for Bryce Young, that's a swindle. And we also have a potential
you fleeced
Caleb
him.
Williams.
You fleeced him. The best term of all time. We fleeced him. Literally wool over eyes.
And usually we're the team getting fleeced.
Yeah, like, always.
Like from the 49ers, like trading up with the 49ers to get Mitch Trubisky one spot, and they're going to take Solomon Thomas either way.
Yeah, that was
swindle.
And
fleece.
Some might say fleece. A swindle and a fleece, which is the worst combo.
Dude, I can't believe Aaron Donald retired.
Yeah, that's crazy. Well,
so crazy.
I wouldn't want to come back to that Rams team either.
Yeah, I don't know. Just insane.
Did anything else happen with you yesterday before we move to the slate?
No, let's do the slate.
You want to go to the slate?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, listen up, guys. Okay, dial in. I'm going to retweet the tweet really quick, Josh. I'm going to retweet the tweet. And everyone's going to sit there, and nobody better.
Who's got action on the Purdue game? What are we betting?
Nobody better, bitch. All right, listen up. Here's the deal. I was told that people are dropping Mega Maxes on Purdue first half in this house. So we're going to keep an eye on that. -4.5 first half. Josh, here's what we're going to do. We're going to go through the whole slate. 10-3 yesterday. So this is where I'm going to tell you, let's listen up and let's dial in because I've got car repairs to pay for. Okay? In GTA. I don't know if I should put in GTA after that one.
Yeah, I
feel like everyone's coming for my neck in GTA. I think we take Mississippi State +9.5. I don't see Tennessee covering 10
That's a lot of points against that defense. That's a lot of points against that defense.
With Tolu Smith?
Yeah.
Who's matching up against Tolu Smith? You're telling me Ziegler stopping Hubbard?
It's got to be Dalton, right?
Dalton, dude.
No, it's not. It's probably not
Dalton.
It's not Dalton.
Mississippi State +9.5. First play of the day. I like that one. Start our day off. If we lose early, I'd like to get that one out of the way. Wisconsin money line for a parlay. I love it with all my heart. -4.5 though. I could see Northwestern covering that. I think Northwestern is a fraudulent. I think they're a 3 seed in that Big Ten. Yeah, I think they're a fraudulent 3 seed. I really do. I think Wisconsin's probably going to beat their doors off. But if I'm being honest with you, play it safe. Wouldn't mind Wisconsin money line for a lay piece. I don't know if I'm laying 4.5.
Yeah, it's a lot. I mean, that is a weird spread.
It's not a lot.
I feel like it should be more. I feel like it should be more.
That's what I'm saying. I agree.
Like it should be like 5.5, 6.
I agree. The 4.5 scares me. I agree with you. Moving on. Grambling could be a shout. I will not put a check mark next time just because I said it could be a shout. I promise you. Dude. A game that I wanted to talk about. I was looking at it a little bit on the car ride over. Wichita State +4.5 against UAB. Wichita State, kind of in the same position Providence is in, has played from the first day that the tournament tipped for the American. Again, a weird 4.5 point spread. We talked about it all year. 4.5 point spreads in college basketball are the scariest spread. When you take a 4.5 point favorite, you're always thinking, oh, it's just 2 layups. And then if it's a free throw battle, we win. We're covering. But 4.5 can dissipate like that for a lead in college basketball, and you can be down 5. Or you could literally be up to 2 free throws. They don't foul. You win by 4.
Yeah.
I just feel like Wichita State's starting to play some good ball, man.
It does seem like it.
I feel like Wichita State might be starting to play some good ball. And in these conference tournaments, I feel as though when you get hot, it's never a bad idea just to take the points. I don't know if I'm going to actually bet it, but Wichita State +4.5 was looking at me weird because that's a weird spread. I feel like if you caught this in season, UAB would be no less than -6.5, 7.5.
Yeah. And
now you're getting 4.5 in a conference tournament where Wichita State playing some good ball over in Fort Worth.
I can be down.
I don't know. That's all I'm going to say. I don't know. Maybe upgrade it later to a play, but right now I don't know. I'm looking at that game funny. It's the Cox +7.5. It's the Cox on a Friday +7.5 in the SEC tournament. And you know what, ma'am? If you'd like, you can also leave the points at the door and I'll take a Cox win. We talked about it all year on this show. You know who else was plus 7.5, Josh, went on to win their tournament?
Who?
Our darling in the big sky, the Montana State Bobcats.
The boys.
Which, by the way, let's just one more time.
Yeah, give it up.
I mean, that was just, when you talk about legacies, the Montana State Bobcats run for us is going to go down in history.
It will.
We bet them every game of the tournament.
Yeah.
They covered every game of the tournament, won every game of the tournament.
Yeah, they were dogs in every game.
And we were not leaving point
That
at
was
door.
incredible.
I'm not going to say we were leaving point at door. We weren't. We were taking point as much as we can get.
Yeah.
The Cox plus 7.5 against Auburn. A lot of points, honestly. The Cox plus 7.5 against Auburn in the SEC tournament. We're high on this team.
Fruity's smiling down there.
We're high on this team. Are we not high on this team, Josh?
No,
we've been high on this team all year.
Since we've had this show, we've been high on them.
And one of our more viral clips, you literally told the people leave the points at the door, and it hit. So now we take the points and we leave the points. It's the Cox on a Friday. And who doesn't love Cox on a Friday?
Hopefully you.
Okay. That was insane.
That was not that insane.
No, I'm just kidding. I love Cox on Friday when it comes to the game Cox.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Don't get it twisted.
Okay.
I see you. Don't get it twisted. St. John's UConn, Josh. I feel like I left UConn up to you yesterday, minus 15.5. I'm going to leave this one up to you. UConn's minus 9.5. Not even a double-digit favorite against the St. John's team that people are saying is kind of hot.
I think it's St. John's.
What are we doing, brother?
I think it's St. John's today.
You think so?
Did you see Patino's interview yesterday about they were like asking him like how he can beat UConn? And he said he needs 6 of their players to get COVID. I guess that's a ploy for you.
People are giving UConn too much glazing in the Big East, and I'm tired of it.
They are really
scumbags.
good. Okay, they're obviously
they can blow me from the back, and I hate them.
They're so good.
Okay, well,
like
Danny Hurley
easily
is
the best
a
team.
Scumbag.
Okay, but St. John's covers today because I think that Patino's going to have the guys going, and that little interview was trying to lull UConn to sleep.
I mean,
like he thinks that there's no he's trying to get UConn to think that there's no chance they win this game.
I'm in. The Johnny's in March. I'm in.
Yeah,
I'm in.
That's right.
Patino in March.
Yeah,
Danny Hurley
9.5 too. I remember watching them play earlier this year too. St. John's hung around for a while and then UConn pulled away, but they can play with them to an extent.
That's what UConn does.
Yeah,
they
like if they can keep this game close, at least in the first half, I think they can do it because then they'll have the momentum going in the second half.
I'm in.
Potentially the last game of the year.
Keep an eye out for.
They're in the tournament, right?
Keep an eye out for Jordan Dingle. No, I don't think so.
Really? St. John's.
I think St. John's on the bubble.
Well, this is a win that they can get in with.
If you beat UConn, I mean, you're in.
Yeah,
you're in.
You better be.
Josh, a really weird game. And I just want to have an open conversation, just an open dialogue. I don't want anyone to get mad. I think it might be Illinois minus 5.5 against Ohio State. I feel like we're looking at a Vanderbilt situation and Wake Forest situation where Ohio State beat a really bad Big Ten team. And now they have to play a good one. And they get their doors blown off.
I agree.
Yes.
Generally. I also love the over in that.
I was going to say, I love the over too.
I think it's going to hit.
I love the over as well,
I think
Josh.
Illinois is going to put up 85.
And I think you get a Terrence Shannon legacy game today.
Yeah, I think so too.
Pulling from everywhere.
I love
Not
that.
supporting of what he does off the floor, but.
Well, I don't think that. Yeah. We're not
but Illinois minus 5.5. I love it. I think, again, just say it out loud. I'm putting 0 weight in them beating Iowa. I think it gives them confidence. I think it helps them going into this game. But that win does nothing for me. Does nothing for me. I don't think that is a win that helps you carry into playing an Illinois team that, by the way, I think could do some damage deep in March. So I'm going to take Illinois minus 5.5 today against Ohio State. And Josh, I love the over, so I'm going to do that with you as well.
Let's run it.
Texas Tech, Houston. Houston's playing the best ball in the country. I'll take their spread no matter what it is at this point right now.
Yeah, I mean,
they're going to roll through the rest of this tournament.
Jamal Shed, that's his name, right?
Yeah, Shed.
Yeah,
I don't know.
When he gets the ball in his hands, it looks like the defenders are moving in slow motion. He can move past them like it's literally nothing every single time.
And he's not even supposed to be the best player on the floor.
Blown by.
And he's not even supposed to be the best
Cryer
player on the
supposed
floor.
to be, right? I mean, I would take Shed over
at this point, yeah.
But I mean, that's insane. Like, talking about best guards, like those two are scary.
I can walk back to Syracuse.
Yeah. Scary.
I can be an adult and walk back a Syracuse take
those
that I don't believe in anymore.
Yeah.
Sheed and Cryer might be the best backcourt in the country.
Yeah, dude, they're insane.
It's Houston though. And I'll tell you what though, Texas Tech is playing really good ball. They looked phenomenal yesterday.
They did.
I just think it's going to be one of these things where You're not ready for Houston.
No.
I don't think a lot of teams are ready for this Houston team.
I don't know if anyone is.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know if teams are ready for this Houston team, and I think it's going to be one of those where Texas Tech comes in and you realize how good Houston is, right? I don't know if a lot of people watched that Houston TCU game. They dismantled them. It was ugly for TCU. Yeah, they never looked like they even checked into the game. I think they were 0 for 14, their first 14.
Yeah. That was tough.
But that's what Houston does. Yeah. It's not like TCU had an off night. That's what Houston does.
Yeah, they started 0 for 14 in the first half and then 0 for 6 in the second half, I think.
Because that's what Houston does. Yeah. It's not even like that wasn't a TCU problem. That's what Houston does to you. Yeah. They suffocate you, and you just cannot get anything going. Absolutely. I think that's going to happen again today. Houston minus 9.5. We're taking them all tournament. Josh, give me Pitt plus 7.5 against UNC. Give me the Frisky Panthers plus 7.5 against UNC.
That's a frisky put.
It's a spike bet because I don't like UNC.
Well, yeah, we know that.
Would you take UNC minus 7s?
I don't know. I feel like that spread's right where it should be. I don't know.
You think so?
I probably wouldn't.
I think it'd be double digits.
You think?
I thought.
I don't know. In tournament play, it seems like all these lines are a little shorter.
Who beat Duke yesterday?
Than you would think. Who beat Duke yesterday? I don't know.
Was it Wake Forest? Did Wake Forest beat Duke
NC
yesterday?
NC State.
Send him home. I couldn't be happier. Send Duke home.
Yeah, get him out of here.
Like, I don't even want to see him in March. Like, the thought of Kyle Filipkowski in March, like, just get out of here. And I wish NC State could have stormed that court. I wish they could have stormed that court.
They'll be there in March.
I wish they could have stormed that court.
Don't worry about it.
I want Pitt plus 7.5. Josh, here's what you're going to do because it's my two favorite plays of the day. You're going to go to the Kentucky game. You're going to click the over 150, whatever it is, and you're going to put a unit on it. And then you're going to go to the Kentucky Wildcats because we have them winning this tournament, and you're going to take the minus 5.5. And then you're going to do what I did, and you're going to make a little bozo pack for 2 units. Kentucky money line, Alabama money line. Bang it.
Okay. I'm in.
Clip that.
Clip that.
Unless it doesn't hit. I don't want to see it anywhere on my feed because I will be upset. I will be mad. Mom is calling me.
Another hail warning.
Not now. No, I'm just kidding. I will call her back. No, I love Kentucky. Dude, again, it's one of those things. Texas A&M first half might be a donkey. Kentucky's coming off rest. Bunch of young kids. They want to start fast. They're probably going to start slow. But once this team gets going in the second half, they will run away from the Aggies. Yeah. I promise you. But just take points. If you want anything in this game, take the over. That's the best play in this game. Kentucky A&M, take the over. Best play of the game.
Reed Shepherd, points.
Rob Dillingham, demon.
Did you see? I don't know why this reminded me of it, but you were talking about Sean East demon the other day. He had like 4 points.
Dude didn't come close. His demon was 24.5. I literally put it in a demon
like
entry.
4 points.
I put him in a demon entry.
Yeah.
I don't think he even reached 4. I think he had 3.
No, he had 2 and then made a couple free throws at the end. I think that was it.
Oh, so maybe like 6. Yeah, that was embarrassing. And the game was close. Yeah. In what world are they close and Sean East isn't scoring?
That made no sense.
FU North Texas, Josh, what are you doing? I'm not betting it, but I know you're betting it. I know you are. I know you are. I know you are, dude.
I just love their defense.
I know you are.
But, dude, I don't know if I want to give out a play on this game because I'm just like so biased towards North Texas.
You don't have to. But I knew you wanted to just talk about your North Texas a little bit.
No, yeah.
You love your mean green.
I mean, maybe the under.
Okay.
I don't mind that.
Okay.
They're probably not going to score for shit, and hopefully they can slow FAU.
I don't hate that. I'll tell you what you're doing in the MAC championship semifinal. We're taking Akron money line. My boys, the Zips, my boys.
There's another weird game in the MAC.
My sweet boys.
Sweet boys.
My sweet boys in Akron. Money line. Give me that against Ohio. Yep. All right, Josh. We're towards the end of the slate, and I got 4 plays left. First, I'm going to tell you, bet responsibly, especially in this Arizona game. 11.5 points is a lot of points. And Arizona thinks they're Houston, but they're not. So I'd be careful with 11.5. You take Providence plus 4.5, then you leave the points at the door because you grow up and you realize that you are a man and you take Providence money line or a strong woman, whichever one you want to be, but you take their money line responsibly. Or you just take the points. Either one. It's fine. We're winning the game, but you could take the points. It's fine. Providence plus 4.5. The Nebraska Cornhuskers start their Big Ten tournament off now.
Boys are back.
And they're covering minus 4.5 against Indiana because Indiana is, say it with me, moo shit.
They might be the worst team in the Big Ten.
Moo shit.
Are they the worst team in the Big Ten?
I might elevate them to elephant shit. You think about how big an elephant is? That's a big piece of poop.
Yeah, I'm sure.
That's
never seen it,
poop.
but I'm sure.
That's some poop. And Nebraska's going to beat the crap out of them. Nebraska minus 4.5. I love it. Josh, you take our darling. Stag up. The Fairfield Stags -4.5 against Marist. We're riding them all tournament. There are Montana State.
They're playing Marist?
There are Montana State, Josh.
Marist is actually terrible.
Josh, there are Montana State.
Let's go.
You take Fairfield. If Fairfield goes dancing, Josh, I will bustos. That would just make my entire year. Fairfield -4.5 to beat Marist. Let's go. Or you just put their money line in a bozo pack. They're going dancing. They're making the finals, and we're betting on them tomorrow. Josh, we got one more minute. I'm going to get us out of here quickly. Here's what you're going to do. Iowa State money line. They're all the way back.
Yeah.
They were getting streaky towards the end here. Now they're starting to turn it up a little bit. I also don't hate the over in this game. If you want to take a play in this game, you don't want to pick a side, take the over Baylor, Iowa State. Alabama -4.5. I'll take it. They're going to run away from Florida in the second half. I think it's going to be close till 5 minutes left. Alabama wins this game by 11. You can also take this over.
174.
Yeah, you can also take this over. All Alabama knows how to do is score the ball. I don't see Florida being able to slow them down, and I think they're going to run away with it. And you know what? I wouldn't hate a parlay. Alabama, Florida over, as well as Kentucky A&M over. Parlay those two overs. You root for points, and maybe at the end of the night, you got some hardwood.
Maybe.
I'm just saying. That's all I'm just saying. Maybe. Josh, it's NC State money line at plus chicken against UVA. I'm just going to fade Virginia. They don't know what to do. Yeah, they don't know what to do, man. They don't know what to do. It's also Texas Southern -6.5. Josh, that's the platter.
Let's go.
Okay, that's the platter. All right.
Go.
This is why we do it.
I
don't have a gosh darn car, and I'm showing up for you guys. Okay. Got my girlfriend's little brother driving me so I can help you guys on a Friday pay for your drinks. So can we figure it out one time? Just one time, can we figure it out? Just one time, can we figure it out? I had to throw the Drew Lock in. I don't know why I just Drew Locked on him like that, but that felt, I'm not gonna lie, that felt good. Listen, we end every episode. Little inspiration, little motivation. Actually, do you have a POD, Josh? I just want to make sure.
No, I do not.
Okay. Really quickly, just for the people that have been tailing, you want the NBA card, the Heat -7.5, the Clippers +7.5, you take the Spurs +10.5, and Jazz money line at plus chicken against the Hawks. Okay, listen, we end every episode with a little motivation, a little inspiration. We do it every single day. Okay? Do me a favor on a Friday. Just go have some fun, dude. Okay? I know work is stressful. Life is stressful. Life is hard. Okay? I woke up yesterday, having a great day, ended the day without a car. You can't make that shit up. Okay? You can't make that shit up. You can't make that up. I'm not even kidding. If you told me that was going to happen yesterday, I would have called you crazy. But now I'm sitting here without a car. So who am I? Well, listen, I know life is hard. I know work is hard. Just have some fun. Okay? I don't need you to be living for the weekends. But now that you made it to Friday, go have some fun, man. If your college is still alive in your conference tournament, even if you're not a basketball guy, let's throw on the game. Let's go get a bucket of beers, okay? Text that girl you wanted to talk to. Ask her to come out to the bar to watch the game. She'll do it. It's a Friday. Why not? Throw your team colors on, you know? Let's have some fun. It's March Madness. We're going to be at Fontainebleau next weekend, I think, Josh, right? Next week during the week in Vegas. Blue Buckets. Can't wait. You stay right here. We got BTL coming up next. And by the way, everyone in chat, I just want you to remind Krabs that we hit a collab play. I don't think he knows. Our first ever collab play we hit, and it was Ohio State money line. I just want you guys to let him know. But you stay right there. We got BTL.
Tell
him that
I know, Mike. Oh, I know, Mike.
Oh, let's go, Grabby. Let's go, Grabby.
I told you we were due. All right, we got off the schneid. Big time play. Look, big time players make big time plays, and that's what we did yesterday.
You know what, Krabs? Big time players make big time plays, and I'll be honest with you, Krabs. We had our back against the wall, and we came out with an Ohio State money line that might have been as free as the air you breathe every day. Okay? So you stay right there. BTL boys are coming up next. I'm sorry I ran into their time again. I'm blowing it every single time. We're going to figure it out, guys. We're going to right the ship with the timing. Okay? Have fun on a Friday. Enjoy yourself. Go have a couple beers. If you don't want to drink, have a couple waters. Get hydrated. But have some fun. Play some golf. Whatever you got to do to de-stress. Okay? Let's have a weekend. I'll see you here on Monday. As always, take a step forward for me. It gets easier every day that you do it. Good morning, good afternoon, and good night for another week of the morning after. We'll see you here on Monday, 11:45 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, every weekday. Right, Josh?
Yes, sir.
Thank you.